start your Barbie Tycoon day?
I had it AFK for like an hour, so it probably did a lot already.
Need subsumes. It does require a weapon build, so I'm going to go and show you a weapon build, and there's quite a lot of weapons it can affect. So you could do this with primaries, secondaries, some melees, not an awful lot. You could do this with like arc guns and so forth. You could even rank your arc wings this way as well if you really wanted to. There's a lot of different ways to go ahead and rank lots of different things, but melees, it's a little bit harder to rank melees this method. Okay, really depends if the melee has a projectile and if the projectile's accurate or not. Keep that in mind. Weapon accuracy is going to be a big factor, so keep this in mind. Bows, snipers, stuff like that are going to be a lot better to train warframes, but we'll get into that a little bit later. And then a couple of bonuses, things like Smear Kavat's going to be good, and Necromech's going to be good, and Aim Glide or Gravity Reduction mods are also going to be a bonus. Now that I've got that part out of the way, and hopefully I still have your attention, I'm going to go and show you a very slowed version of the ability. If you scroll down towards this section here where it says character highlighting and it says enemy highlights, this is ticked on, and it says enemy color. Now I put a color highlight on them white. I'm going to show you what it looks like normally. So I'm going to go back to the original color and I'm going to go back to the original intensity. Now if you're color deficient like me, now look, that is a lot harder to see these characters. In fact, I could barely even see, oh no, I just caught them. I can bet my Sedna, I'll put it somewhere on the screen. If you watch my Sedna Adara video, when it comes towards ranking up warframes, Stealth Affinity is basically killing an enemy that is unalerted. Here's some builds as well.
So yeah?
Where's the Barbie?
Babe, just... What are you doing?
So, when it comes towards the warframe, you can use whatever warframe you want to. Literally, any warframe that you want to go ahead and use, this will be fine, this will work with. So for now, I'm going to show you what I'm using. You do not have to use this. This is only if you're going to use a hit scan weapon. Now, for those that don't know a hit scan weapon, I'll put some text on the screen here. There's a difference between hit scan and projectile. When I pull the trigger, does it instantly hit the enemy? If the answer is yes, it's hit scan. Okay, bang, bang, right? Normally bullets. Now, if I pull the trigger, but it takes a while to reach the enemy, it's goodness. So anyways, let's go and show you my Rubicon. Now, as you can see,
Here, who the IRS sends? I'm not paying taxes.
here, there's nothing special about it because it's quite easy to go and do. So let me go and explain let me explain the basics here. Now, damage, multi-shot. This is just damage. Can you go ahead and run Galvanized Chamber here? Yes, you can. It's fine. Take whatever you want to. For now, I'm going to go ahead and go up. Nice. I'm high enough that they didn't go and move. I see this guy here. I'm looking over there. Excellent stuff. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm not in my arc wing right now, which is very important because all of the XP, I'm now rank 8 on Grendel. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to look. Now, I know this one should be underneath the top, so I'm going to go over here. You can do this whatever way you want to. I can't see it from here, so what I'm going to go and do is load these ones in. Okay, so they're not there, but I'm going to turn around. Now, see, I switch out my arc wing, and then I'm going to go and shoot. Boom. Number 4 levels. I'm now going to go this way. I'm going to ignore that. There was no Eximus over there, so I can ignore that. I'm going to look here to see if I can get this one to load in. This one has loaded in there. Normally, if they're not there, they might be here or they might be over there. It really just depends. As long as I don't get hit by this, we're fine. Just shoot. Still got my 500% affinity. Sometimes you'll get Dargans that will go ahead and spawn in. The Dargans, the ones that go ahead and they're like the little kind of ship things that follow you. Really annoying. They can go ahead and ruin the run. It is what it is. Don't panic too much. Just try and keep your distance from them. Thankfully, they have projectiles, not hit scans, so they're quite easy to go ahead and dodge. But you can see like trigger, does it instantly hit the enemy? If the answer is yes, it's hit scan. Okay, bang, bang, right? Normally bullets. Now, if I wing right now, which is very important because all of that XP, I'm now rank 8 on Grendel. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to look. Now, I know that this one should be underneath the top. So I'm going to go over here. You can do this whatever way you want to. I can't see it from here. So what I'm going to go and do is load these ones in. Okay, so they're not there, but I'm going to turn around. Now you see how... switch out of my Archwing, and then I'm going to go and shoot. Nice. I'm high enough that they didn't go and move. I see that... This guy here, I'm looking over there. Excellent stuff. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm not in...
Did you break the bottom? Go to the sink. How did you manage to do this?
It's cooked. It's okay. It's in the dog bowl. It's not gonna overcook.
Yeah, the good news is you can have one of my 2 bottles. Throw it up. There's no saving that.
What if I like melt it together?
Have this one, babe.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm trying to do something weird. Or I fucking break another ball.
You just like slip or something?
It like fell out of my hand. Because I guess I just filled it up and it was wet.
My Archwing right now, which is very important because all of that XP, I'm now rank 8 on Grendel. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to look. Now, I know that this one should be underneath the top. So I'm going to go over here. You can do this whatever way you want to. I can't see it from here. So what I'm going to go and do is load these ones in. Okay, so they're not there, but I'm going to turn around. Now, you see, I've switched out of my Archwing, and then I'm going to go and shoot. Boom. Another 4 levels. I'm now going to go this way. I'm going to ignore that. There was no Eximus over there, so I can ignore that. I'm going to look here to see if I can get this one to load in. This one has loaded in there. Normally, if they're not there, they might be here or they might be over there. It really just depends. As long as I don't get hit by this, we're fine. Just shoot. Still got my 500% affinity. Sometimes you'll get Dargans that will go ahead and spawn in. The Dargans, the ones that go ahead and they're like the little kind of ship things that follow you. Really annoying. They can go ahead and ruin a run. It is what it is. Don't panic too much. Just try and keep your distance from them. Thankfully, they have projectiles, not hit scans, so they're quite easy to go ahead and dodge. But you can see like how I'm switched off right now, and you see how my muscle memory is kicking in. So this is fine. And again, please take the camps however you want to. You can backtrack on camps if you end up wiping out an entire camp. You can actually end up cycling through 3 or 4 camps. That's also possible. It's entirely up to you. Now, the rule of thumb is that mostly there's going to be 1 Eximus unit per camp, but I'm going to go and talk about this a little bit more in depth in a moment, because you saw like how did I rank so quickly in that one previous video, but I'm not ranking as quickly right now because I'm going to go and show you everything that I used to rank that quickly and how it all came together. So rank 27 right now, and that's just like a minute of just me yapping. Okay, this one hasn't recycled. Normally I don't have to search for another camp, but I'm going to need to search for another camp right now. This is fine because this is a live example. I've not actually done this part, so I don't mind teaching this part live as well. I just got to figure out where all of the camp thresholds are. There's normally one here. Okay, but I've lost my stealth affinity, so you know what I need to go and do. I need to go and rebuild it. Rank 28 there. Might have to do that other extra camp that I don't normally want to do, but I might have to go and do it. And that's max rank. That's 2 minutes 52. That's not a good example, so forgive me. It's a pretty poor example. But that's just me kind of, again, still yapping, but still giving a good live example of like what it can look like in reality. So you might be thinking, okay, then, right, how did you do it in 20 seconds? The quickest time we got was 20 seconds. So I'm going to show you right now on screen. Well, first of all, let me go and show you the route. This is the route that I normally go ahead and take. This is entirely up to you if you want to go and take this route, but this is normally how I go and do it. So I'll leave it here on screen for you guys. Actually, if I do it like that, you guys can see, or you can just screenshot it or wherever you guys want to go and do. I normally hit Twin Horns. So I call this Ponds. I call this Tent. I call this Eidolon. I call this Windmill because the wind turbine's there. I call this one C. Then this is Ruin. Then this is just what I call Tent 2 because this was Tent 1. And then this one, I just called it Tree. I'm not original with the names. Now, if you need more from there, there's, again, you can figure out, you get the idea of how it's working. You can go towards this base part here. You can then go to move up as well. There's also some enemies here. So if you need 9 and 10, whatever, so forth, so forth. It really just depends on how your affinity's going. Anyways, I'll go and close those. Let me go and get my notes up on the screen here, and you can go and see what I was doing. And let me go and tell you what happened here and how we got the most out of it. So listen to what I'm about to say because this is very, very important. You see where I hold M down? Can you see in the bottom right hand corner where it says 52 minutes? There's a weird thing happening right now. I might tell you this might get patched. I'm hoping it doesn't because I don't think it's absolutely game breaking. It actually requires a fair bit of attention for you to kind of get it. So, and it's also a little bit RNG dependent. Now, when we were doing this run, you can actually influence every single enemy to an Eximus unit. As in, you know how like I had to go 1 per camp? I can actually get 5 per camp. But the way to go, like I had to go 1 per camp, I can actually get 5 per camp. But the way to go ahead and do that is a bit randomized, and it goes as such. When this timer on the bottom right, when it starts to hit around, like, I saw it consistently more around 15 minutes. 15 minutes. When it starts to hit around 15 minutes to 10 minutes, if you start loading in and out on your runs as you're going in and out, you'll start to notice if you see like 2 Eximus units on a camp, go in and out again, you'll start to see 3 Eximus units on a camp go in and out again, 4 Eximus units. Now, what actually happens here? It doesn't happen like exactly like that, like 4 in and outs. You get like, but what's so bizarre about it is once you've procced it that all enemies are Eximus units, when you now leave towards Cetus, it will stay like that. As in, I did 7. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's embarrassing.
heavy hitter like
Here's a familiar
we Ostroms would be up.
since his regards, by the way. He's been cutting back on all that robe he eats. Says he won't. It is right you should take on his task. Success will follow.
Mage living is dog living. Rhaenyra finding that out the hard way. Let's make her find out. Cut off their supply.
Kanzu is right. The Grenier can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains. Let's make this place as inhospitable as possible for them. This Grenier detachment is running low on material. Let's hasten the process by taking out one of their armored supply vaults.
Comparison. I did 7 hours. You go and get. You can get this from the market. It's 20 platinum, I think. Anyways, you can go and get it from the market. There's a few places you can go and get this booster. You can even get it from rare storage caches and stuff like that. But either way, this will double your affinity. Now, if DE does a weekend affinity booster, which is what they did, it also doubles your affinity. So now I'm 400% increase. But if you also go ahead and get a relay blessing, you get a 1.5, or in this case, a 25% multiplicative again blessing as well, which will then just basically go on top of whatever you got there. It's going to be 500%. Now, if Smeeta Kavat goes ahead and procs her charm when you first enter, this doesn't happen that often, but it's still worth bringing her. So if she goes ahead and proc
What the f did he just hit me with?
Yo, relax. Where you going?
And the game would be easier for you if you weren't such a pussy.
Oh my god. James, shut up, James. James, come on, man.
Is this guy real? I just up.
James,
Is he joking on? Yeah, what up, Chief?
you know I love you, right?
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Much love.
And I knew it was you.
Yeah, I knew that you were real with me. I could tell by your gameplay. I could smell your fear in the air. Why did it sound like he was beating off? Did anyone else hear that? Like the... It's like smacking meat in the back of his mic. Buddy. Am I tripping? Like, bro was low-key just beating his shit. Like, what? Chat, what the f is going on in this game? Like, do I just need to stop playing? Tiggleton Romania is in the building next to me, AFK camping. Like, am I even playing against real people these days? Or am I just getting stream sniped and my entire experience of the game is artificial? Oh my god, this 2x sense is not it. Holy, what is it?
Additional life support has arrived. Well done, Hunter. You're great.
What the f just happened to my screen? Holy shit. Oh my god.
The raid is off to a successful start. While we wait, extraction is ready.
Private Gooner pile. Private Gooner.
A little under 1 year ago, I made a video on Nezha with the Divine Retribution augment, showing you guys how it combined with Dark Verse from Dante to create one of the strongest nukes in the entire game. And that still holds true, but the game has honestly changed a lot since that video. We have had the Jade Shadows update, which really shook up a lot of builds in the Warframe space due to the enemy health changes alongside the Resistances rework, with Kome and the Five Fates and 1999 also drastically changing things. So what leads me to talk about this setup again so soon? Well, as you can probably expect, I have made it exponentially better than it was before. Yeah, those are casual million damage heat procs. Before we get to all that though, the actual basis of this build, Divine Spears and its augment, Divine Retribution, gotta be covered. Divine Spears is an expensive ability at 100 energy per cast, resulting in a full body animation where Nezha will impale every enemy within a 19-meter radius with a Spear of Light, completely incapacitating them for 12 seconds and then dealing a slight amount of puncture damage. Most importantly here is that this ability has a total lack of line of sight restrictions, meaning that even if you cannot see enemies, this ability will still affect them. So what we have here essentially, without the augment, is an ability whose desired stats conflict with that of the rest of Nezha's kit, providing only crowd control, something that is getting less and less useful with every update, especially with overguarded enemies just ignoring it. All in all, it sounds not that great. But Divine Retribution. This augment is disgusting. Retribution extends the capabilities of spears from just crowd control to an insanely strong nuking ability, stating that status effects on a speared enemy will spread to all speared enemies, and spear explosions apply a 1.5 times damage multiplier to status damage, but base radius is reduced to 14 meters. Let's break this one down. No, not like that. The status spread is quite simple. Basically, triggering any status from any source will just cause all enemies to also be afflicted with it. But the scaling on this one is far stronger than you might think. Hitting just one enemy with heat will obviously have them all take one singular proc of it, but if you hit every enemy with one heat, then they all would gain 20 stacks. Use an actual build and yo, that is so many procs. Something to note though is that the proc spread will actually... I'll be honest with you, before making this video, I have never actually played Mag, and what a mistake that was, because this frame is genuinely so insanely strong, and it's kind of crazy that there is a common misnomer that even though she is a starter frame, she is too complicated or too complex for the average player to choose, because even with 0 mods on base star chart, she is doing this. Yes, this is literally a frame you can get before your very first bullet jump. Mag, or Aoi, whatever you want to call her, is nuts. I think it's about time we got her very own perfected episode. I could probably rant on for the next few minutes as to why Mag is one of the best Warframes in 2024, and why she is definitely the best starter frame, but why waste time with all that when instead of telling you, I can just show you. Mag's passive is honestly way underrated, but I can't really blame people for seeing it that way, because for a while it was genuinely useless. Her passive is a carbon copy of the Vacuum or Fetch mod if you turn the range down on them to 8 meters. It unfortunately will not stack with said mods, and is why for literally ever, nobody cared about it, because you would always have space for those kind of mods on your companion, but we in 2024 now, which is a post-Abyss of Dagoth and Kome and the Five Fates environment where companions are incredibly strong, and more so, really tight on mod space. So being able to save an entire slot because her passive negates the need for fetch is really useful.
Welcome back to TNT Sports, the main man. How are you?
I'm sound.
Yeah?
All good, yeah.
Enjoying a little bit of Liverpool sunshine?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? The sun's actually out, lad. It's crazy. It's not, we're not used to this, us, like. It's normally cold and gloomy, but we're actually getting a summer, it looks like, this year.
Listen, we're going to have a debrief on Miami. We're going to talk about what's coming up for the rest of the year. We're going to talk about the champions of England and all that type of carry on. But first and foremost, I want to get into your mindset of this, right? Because being a dad myself, I know how expensive them birthday parties can be, my friend. And you have had a serious month on your hands, haven't you?
Yeah.
Obviously, the twins first, the missus' birthday as well.
Yeah.
Has the Miami bonus gone?
I don't think I spent that much, though, like. I think I spent that much.
But that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it's all about, lad. That's what them bonuses are for, treating the ones close to you.
Was it a good time out in Dubai?
Yeah, Dubai's the gaff. That's my new favourite place. To be honest, it was Thailand. Now it's Dubai.
How important are those moments off the back of obviously working towards big victories like you experienced out in Miami, to then being able to debrief and be around your people and just be like, push everything else to the side and just, right, let's go be me again for a minute?
Yeah, it's nice to just be a normal person, you know what I mean? Not being here working hard every single day for like a little 2 weeks, you know what I mean? Going away for 2 weeks after the fight and being with my wife, being with my kids, being my close friends, and we had an unbelievable time, you know what I mean? Got to just be away as a family and see all the amazing things there.
How different is now life becoming with the amount of wins that you are racking up within the UFC?
It's just life. I mean, I've always said this is going to happen in the future, so I've always been prepared for it.
But is it any different now that it's actually a realisation?
No.
Is it because you've already lived it in your head many times?
I know this is my future, I know what it entails, and this is just the beginning.
What's it like for them?
Oh, Lord, I hate it. Lord, I hate getting stopped every 2 minutes and asked for pictures and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's part and parcel, you know what I mean? It's just one of them, gotta get on with. I just always say to people, what's the magic word?
Please. That's all you got to do, isn't it?
That's all you got to do.
That's all you've got to do. Miami felt like that you'd lived that previously. I know that maybe it might not necessarily in your head have been Miami. I'm talking about the fight, the event, the occasion. When me and Nick caught up with you pre-event, it felt like you were just going out to the shops, mate. You know what I mean? It felt like you'd lived that on so many occasions. Are you a person that manifests things?
Yeah, could say I am. You know what I mean? I don't ever think into it that much, but like when it's sunny some nights and I'm in fight camp and I'm going to bed, I lie there for like an hour thinking about different ways I'm going to finish my opponent. And that's what I've done with the Chandler fight. There was so many ways in my head that I was going to finish him, and one of them happened.
We've been lucky enough to see you do it pre-UFC in Liverpool on many occasions, where the crowd come out.
Here's what I'm thinking. I kind of want to watch something. How about we do this? Let's watch our boy Tig here. He's cheating.
Tig. What the
fuck? What? Okay, yeah, listen. I have reason to believe Tiggs is cheating. Okay, he's cheating. I'm joking. Very good player. Possibly their best player in Parkbeat.
spoonful of sugar cures hiccups. I am old and wise. I was a
Do I not have streaming mode on? How the fuck does everyone know me? Oh my god, if I f***ed that up, I actually would have been so upset. I was flushing him to make him push impatiently, and it worked, and then I just missed a shot. I missed 2 even. Yeah, I changed my outfit this morning, so I thought I did shouldn't have me.
You just want to put my camera over Tiggs and just pretend I'm playing new games?
I don't think I'll ever beat my kill record. Holy shit, I'm actually gonna go push Dick and Balls. I think that's the best spot I can push. I don't know what's better, Rozhok or Dick and Balls? Nah, Rozhok. This guy got put down. Tyson, whatever his name is, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. Tyson got the dick.
Rick learned something from this video, actually. Yeah, shit. I'm grubbing out while I watch. I'm trying to learn something from him. Took his time on that shot, huh?
buffs for days.
I want you guys to pump up! We're taking this game by the balls!
We're taking this game by the balls! After I'm done eating food and watching Tig teach us how to play PUBG.
There's just no way they're driving off. I didn't even knock one. There's only one guy in that car as well, man.
What? Alright.
Oh, still going.
Shut up!
They just running?
Bro, does he not get down before he pulls the trigger? That's not him, right? That he's... Oh. I was like, what?
Why the f*** are they just running? They literally pulled up on me. I almost knocked one, and then their entire team just got on foot and run the f*** away, bro. This team is shitting themselves.
Listen, guys, I'm here to prove that Tig is a cheater, right? So, I'm going to be breaking down his gameplay here. I'll let you know what's going on. Obvious aimbot. Aimbot's obvious, guys. Yeah. That's a lot of kills. You know, I usually get 20 kill games, you know, when I win, average. Why can't our streamer do this? You chose the wrong streamer, bro. That's your fault. What? He's cheating. He's cheating. 100%
I thought he
cheating.
rezzed on the tree next to me. So I thought the other guy was on the tree as well.
I've already called my local police department to let them know.
What the f was that? What a situation, chat. That was so ridiculous. Oh my god, my whole game is flipping. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's a sign of cheating stuff, man.
That was like one of the weirdest fights I've been in.
This game's flickering. Get him out of here.
I love how this random clown car just like flies through the middle of it. Midway through. And they got steamed, bro. That random clown car got literally deleted. That's sick.
Yeah, that's probably one of you guys, chat.
This guy better have a good vest. I think I double headshot him out. Which SLR. I guess I gotta go to Dick and Balls. That's the C4 just went off.
What the fuck is Dick and Balls, dude? I've never seen a point of called Dick and Balls. I can show you. Listen closely. I don't ever want you to say that to me again. You understand?
Never killed them.
This motherfucker said, I can show you. Max, you gotta get out of here, buddy. You just, yeah. Bad as hell. You gotta get out of here, man.
I'm not really sure where to go here for kills. I was about to say I need someone else to fight so I can third party. I'm hearing shots over here. I hear a pump action. Oh my god, this guy's running in the middle of the field. The whole team running in the middle of the field.
What?
From what I'm getting, you just need to do a line and take some Adderall as well, and you should be good.
Oh my god, they're getting VSS'd as well. Oh my god, this guy with the VSS just stole all my kills. What the f***? Hit him 4 times the SL, he's not dead. Oh my god, we got a bleeder. That is one of my favorite movies. We got a bleeder! That's something about Mary.
$31 kills, dude.
So this is what 1,500 hours of gameplay is supposed to get you. Good to know.
Well, it's supposed to get you. What it will get you?
Oh my god, this circle is just unreal, bro.
Ugh. Yeah, when I want to sleep, I just need to drink a little bit of alcohol next time. Shit puts me to bed, man. Holy moly. I'm the first sleep at a party for sure. I'm first to sleep. Waking up with a wiener on my forehead. Not a real one. I'm talking about a drawing on one, man. Chill.
He looks like...
I'm gonna fall asleep watching this video because I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Little. I got some alcohol, man. So.
Second floor. I wonder if there's a rock or something I can play out there. I mean, I have to drive in. Like, is that rock? That rock isn't the van. I might drive to that rock and then try and play behind it. Use car cover. It's just fucked. It's really fucked, but I think it's like the only way I can really win the game. This is actually about to be shambles, chat. I'm about to get shut out by the whole server for like 5 minutes.
Didn't expect it.
God, even this really does suck. God, I threw my smoke too low.
Dude, did you guys see the LCK commentator? Crazy. If you guys didn't see it, we'll show it since the chat's instantly reminding me of it right when I get on. This has made its way all the way to League of Legends competitive play, which is crazy.
Was Renato just completely winning the game alone?
He is the last man there, kind of like a mage blinking out of the dungeon. He will survive, but the rest of his team, not there. Nope. But he is the last man there, kind of like a mage blinking out of the...
Sorry. Happy to report that all my good jokes are gone. Ready to kick bottom.
dungeon. He will survive, but the rest of his team, not there. Nope. Lens will get away. He will survive. The last man there, kind of like a mage, blinking out of the dungeon. He will survive, but the rest of his team, not there. Nope. Lens will get away, push that mid wave, but there were...
Dude, whoever that is, legend. That's goated commentating right there. I'm a new fan.
You basically have to evo kit to get your mana back for the next pull.
Remind me, I'm sorry, I don't play the game, so I forget. You remind me, I can help you out.
You guys playing FF7 music?
Yeah, it's too bad I'm the only mage in the party. You're right, Jen. Only someone else can pass Arcana. Only.
Look at Lucari's lip right there at the end. Watch his lip, okay? Watch his lip, okay? It's all in the lips on this one. See that? He didn't like that. He didn't like that.
Can't really keep wishing for things that just aren't here, though.
That's true. That's true. Can't wish for the rogue. Can't wish for the mage. Yes, Arcana.
Yeah.
Brother, may I have some oats? Oh, since we have two mages, we can probably poly the ads.
Wait, we have two mages. Oh, man.
Yeah, I can help.
Here I've been the only one casting Arcana. Incredible.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wild.
Damn, bro, he wasn't letting up off of him either. He was kind of digging in for a little bit there. Poor Lucari, man, just getting. You're not a mage.
Yeah.
Brother, may I have some oats? Oh, since we have two mages, we can probably poly the ads.
And he's like walking through it, right? Just saying like, hey, you know, just doing normal comms.
Wait, we have two mages. Oh, man.
Yeah, I can poly.
Here I've been the only one casting Arcana. Incredible.
Oh, that's crazy.
What does Arcane Intellect do? You guys got a lot of clips today. What the f is going on? I didn't really think too much was happening.
Because he has like this high and mighty attitude, like he's better than me, but he's not. Remember he's like talking down to me in that dungeon in SM? You remember that?
See how he literally remembers that specific time in that dungeon. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you play mage when you don't like support the team and make water and buff people? I'm new, I fucking didn't realize the buff ran out. And then you can fast forward 2 months later, this doesn't even know how to press crossover. Yourself.
Yo, Lucari took this personal, man. He really didn't like that dungeon, bro. I'm telling you, you could see it on his face. He's trying to walk through the comments, but he don't like how he's getting talked down to. You know what I'm saying?
Kim, dude. I still remember that shit. He was talking that shit. Acting like you play mates better than you, dog. Man. It's crazy, bro. You kidding me? That guy. I don't know. I still remember that shit. It pissed me off. That's why people don't like him. He has a high and mighty attitude. He has like the ego, but it's like an unjustified ego.
Listen, nobody wants to talk about that high and mighty attitude. It's your don't stink kind of like tone that you have when you talk. You know, everybody knows that guy or multiple of that guy throughout life. You know what I mean? I wasn't assuming that was going to be how Pirate rolled, but, you know, it seems like at least at some of the times it does.
We have a really good game, all right? You've heard Pin the Tail on the Donkey?
Oh,
well,
no, bro. See, listen. Don't even start giving me shit about any of this, by the way, okay? I'm not the... Motherfuckers are taking this to a crazy level, dude. This is... What does he say here?
Now we have Pin the Blame on Pirate Software. It's going to be a really fun game for...
Look, they don't have a picture of Sarah, so they just have his fucking character.
It's going to be a really fun game for all of us. You just spin around and you have to try to find them and see who you put the blame on. It's really exciting. Mary, you excited?
Yeah.
Should be good stuff.
Oh, man. Thor's ball lightning wipes the raid? What does that mean? This is a different game. He posted this. One of you pulled the ocular and cost us 4 hours. This is basic shit, and I'm gonna kick you because you wiped us for no reason. Then I pulled the ocular, and that was actually the correct thing to do. Not my fault. It was the tank. I'm not sure. I don't know why I'm diving into this shit again. I'm not really diving. I just looking at random stuff, I guess.
God damn it, guys.
Oh, no. Who pulled the ocular?
Okay, so let's see here.
God damn it, guys.
I can't even... Where is this ocular?
So one of you pulled the ocular.
So one of you pulled the ocular. What would you guys say in that? You'd say something like, someone pulled the ocular, right? I feel like someone pulled the ocular is like the normal go-to phrase there.
Now half the raid is dead.
Maybe he's just frustrated, you know.
Was there a reason for that?
Oh, I swear to God, I'm gonna go back in the video and find out who pulled that damn thing, kick him out of the raid. That is insane shit. You have to be better than that.
One of you attacked an Oculus and just wiped the whole party for no reason. And we just lost all of those materials.
I mean, you really press 6? Damn, 6 is kind of... I feel like 6 is kind of far.
Because you're not paying attention. This is basic shit.
5 is as far as I go.
We're not pulling those Oculuses because they kill the raid. We're pulling only the humanoids that are dropping the actual gear. Basic. I've been talking about this the whole time.
That's just rank 1
What does
Blizzard.
pull an Oculus mean? There is an enemy called Oculus. If you pull it, it does a conal effect that kills everyone looking at it.
Huh.
Which is exactly what just happened. Because somebody pulled it when you're not supposed to.
Graphically, this game looks pretty cool, though. Maybe I would like it.
They're told not to do that.
I'll probably dive into this.
They were tab targeting and just pulled the damn thing. But seriously,
But
if we
the
have that
fucking
kind of a
mounting
mistake
is
again, I'm
that.
just
Look at
the
this.
party and go run with other people. Because you guys cannot do that again. That is insane shit.
I'm gonna go
Legitimate.
run with other
There's
people.
no reason for that.
Cannot
when
do
I
that
say the
again.
whole group is moving forward, that means you are not pulling shit from behind.
Oh, he's the shot caller in this situation, huh?
This is very, very basic. I'm not even being a dick about this. You just wiped everyone in the party. We lost tons of loot and stuff for everybody involved. It's
Dude,
not
that
necessary.
mounting looks horrible. Ah.
Alpha, and we just lost 4 hours of crafting materials. So, yeah, that kind of sucks.
How does that even respond? It's an alpha.
Of course, I'm going to be a little bit upset about that. We lost 4 hours of progression in crafting materials because people weren't listening. So, yes. Why would you not be upset about it? Anyone would. That's insane.
Try 200 hours. How upset do you think someone should be over that?
Thor pulled it in a clip? Link. I call bullshit.
I call bullshit.
Because I was
Link
running
me.
it.
Generally, if you are in that position as a streamer, you have probably already lost the argument. If a viewer says, "Yo, you did that shit," I got the clip, but you're just like, "Oh." Now he's on his last hurrah there to say, "Clip that shit, then, bro." It's like your last call out as a streamer. I've been there many a times, and you just have your fingers crossed, hoping that that viewer's wrong and he actually f***ed up, right? But 95% of the time they don't. To be fair, yes.
Sabu got left behind. Sabu is not paying attention. Sabu. God damn it, God.
Bro, you can't see what's I'm more annoyed at this fucking game watching this video than I am about the actual. I can't even fucking see. I've watched this clip.
counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
I invited.
So how do I get this? A polar sword.
You gotta buy pack. It's like Counter-Strike, isn't it? Buy packs.
You invited me?
Yeah, yeah.
I see it.
Ooh, come. Water's warm.
Coming.
Hey, you haven't played in a minute, huh?
No.
All right, queue up when you're ready. I'll be right back.
Hey, who's the start?
No, we just duo.
Oh, swap.
Here's the real Nick Merckx. That's wild.
Hi, buddy.
Damn, he don't fool you, Denny.
Yeah, man, he has underscore in his name. He's a controller player. I probably insulted his family 17 times.
That's great.
Hey, my boy. Hey, that's my boy.
So is Cloak doing Tran or what? No, he's not. Stop trying to get Dennis to do steroids. Probably should not drop. Everybody's gonna do, yeah. 5 team. Yeah.
How come it shows like ammo?
I just swapped it, so I'm gonna play with Denny for a little bit.
How much, like, look at Speed Driver. You see how it says shotgun ammo, energy ammo?
Okay, so there's these like bins now. Like that's an energy bin, right? And it's got all the energy guns on it. You can grab one and then upgrade it quick. So no matter what gun you have, it'll give you like some attachments. So I'm literally gonna land on that and grab an L-Star.
L-Star's best now?
That's good, yeah. That's good. Best guns are P20s for close range. Oh, Scout, Repeater.
I mean, take that.
First blood has been taken.
This game feels so good. It's insane. Like it always feels so good to hop on this after COD. I think the Devotion's good too. I was reading. Yeah, is Devotion good? What's? Got one. I get from me.
That's one. I mean, crack.
He's got crack.
One. Other one's one. Other one's one.
Just send.
Yeah, I am.
Right here, left side. Nice. Little master.
Little master, man.
Little master for you? So is the L-Star not good? I haven't played some patch. I have no idea.
I'm 42 by the way. Fuck them.
What do you say?
He goes, I'm 42. Fuck them.
Damn. Grab this. Fuck you, by the way.
Yeah, that fucking that's like, fuck them.
Nick Merckx is on my team, bro. That's wild.
Come on, Grimace. Turn me up, man.
Guys on Cloud9. Where's the fuck is the button?
I'm getting their guy back over here. Yeah, we can go take a little trip.
Alright. Oh, I got, dude, I just got gold mag of purple shotty bolt. Like,
Yeah, dude, that shit is. You can just keep hitting it too the whole fucking game.
Yeah, it's broken.
They're up here.
Enemy in the distance.
Dude, you can double jump. Just double jump. Fuck.
On that character?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know a thing about him at all. No idea. Grab this fucking Evo. I'm gonna swap the P20s. Are P20s still the meta chat, right?
The Kimbo P20?
Yeah.
I'm like both right now, right? That guy's pretty fucking fast. In front, yeah. Ready?
Nope.
Into the right.
I now have an enhanced.
Into the far right by the vehicle, by the way.
Okay. They're playing up, I think.
They might trade it. Auto, loader, engage. What is that?
It's a ballistic ult. You have speed buff?
Down.
Enemy shield cracked.
Okay. Actually?
Yeah. Solo. Jumping right here. He's running.
Cracked all three of these guys over on the left.
Good.
There's three guys top left on this three. Trying to play up on Uber. Wait, Pathfinder? Like behind?
Yeah, there's solo Pathfinder, but I killed his boy. I think he's just gonna go over.
Okay.
Zone.
Yeah, in front of me. Look. To your right, got it.
With no way out.
Did you rebirth?
No, for men.
Are you going to?
No.
Did you beat it?
Yeah.
Where's that fire red, bro? Change that for sure. What am I seeing? What the fuck is that?
I'm just going to zone, okay?
Okay.
I think they're shooting.
As ready as you will ever be.
Babe, can I borrow your phone? I see the little flashlight.
I don't know where it is. There you go.
Of things and how they should be, but I love Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev, and you know what, I don't even mind an Ilia Topuria Charles Oliveira in the meantime for a title shot. I think that there's a theory about, you know, if there's a belt on the line, it's much bigger.
Yeah.
But people just love the two names. Don't always have to be a belt on the line. They do this with a BMF belt. But if Ilia Topuria fights Charles Oliveira on a pay-per-view, that's a big deal.
Oh, it's going to be a banger
They
fight.
don't need to wait for an interim belt. They don't need to wait for an undisputed. So, yeah. I don't know how he's going to do it lightweight, though. Maybe you can speak on that. He's a smaller guy coming up.
It's a smaller coming up. It'll be interesting because he is bigger from when I heard him on the Joe Rogan podcast. Like 191, I think he was walking around. It's massive. So for him to cut to 145, it just seems almost like, how did he do that? But now that he's going up to 155, I always like when athletes go up heavier to their natural weight. Right? Like him cutting to 145, that's not natural. He was able to do it. It's almost like Conor when he was cutting to 145. He was like Skeletor, you know, knocking on the desk door. Then he went to 55. I was like, okay, this feels good. He beat Eddie Alvarez, and then, you know, Conor, you know, went off and fought Floyd. Shit was history. But I think he's gonna look good at 155. I think he's gonna have to deal with, you know, people look good when they fight people who are there in the same size. I'll never forget Frankie Edgar when he started fighting guys at 135. He was like, I'm not taking as much damage. I can actually take more damage. When he started fighting 55ers, he goes, you guys are like 170, 175. Yeah. So it almost kind of evens the play. So would he still have that power at 155? Right? That's the thing we're going to have to find out. I'm sure he will, but he'll have the power, but I'm sure the 155ers frame will be able to take it more than a 145er kid.
Yeah. I think that Ilia Topuria, though, and this is why I think he may have messed up, but I think he's in a position where the next fight has to be bigger for him. Because he's had so many. He's just knocked out Volkanovski and Holloway back to back. Yeah. And he was probably looking at, should I fight Volk again? I can't do it better.
Yeah.
So now he's sort of glory hunting. He's stuck to a level of competition that matches the level that he brings into the cage. There's no. He's now in a no gimme fight.
Yeah.
You know?
It's always gonna be the hardest fight next. If he was to fight Islam and beat Islam, it's like who? It's gonna have to be Arman Sarukian, someone who hasn't lost yet. I mean, he's lost to Islam, but it's going to have to be big fights. With that mindset, like when we talk about that, he's a guy who's not going to be in his sport for a very long time.
No, I think he'll be gone after another two.
You think another two?
Another 2, 3. If he loses, he might think,
well, I got to do some more.
Yeah, because he's such a name now in Spain, and he's a big followed guy, and he's got loads of views on JRE. But the thing about Ilia is, normally with him, the featherweight champion just became champ. He knocked out Volkanovski, he knocked out Holloway back to back. You would think the next fight he'd have, he'd be some minus 1,000 favorite.
Yeah.
But now he's got sort of got to be put into these 50-50s. He's forced it upon himself because he doesn't want to reset hunger.
Yeah.
He needs to maintain hunger because he's now made the millions. I think he was already quite well off anyway.
Yeah.
He's quite a smart dude. So now he's sort of going into this Makhachev matchup. The problem I have with it is his style, he's a bit of a bully.
Yeah.
Even though he's slick.
Yeah.
Even though he's good on the outside and he moves well and he's got such good timing and feints and head movement, he's very... he presses forward. They can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
He forces it. You know, he's a bully.
He forces the fight.
Yeah, he forces the fight.
If you're going to run from him, he's eventually going to find you.
He's going to find you.
You're going to have to fight him, right?
Stay away. Stay away.
From Ilia. I feel Islam, southpaw, body kick. You know, how would, you know, if he throws a body kick, will he check in right hand?
Yep.
Will he catch it? Islam does have the judo background. He does have the wrestling background.
Yep.
So I like that fight because they're gonna
clash.
They're gonna clash.
They're gonna clash, which is why I like the Lopez matchup for him because he would clash with Ilia in the pocket. Same with Oliveira. He's gonna walk in with his high and tight guard.
High tight guard, the Muay Thai style.
They're massive.
Yes.
Compared to the featherweights.
Yes.
The lightweight to featherweight power dynamic jump is one of the biggest in a 10-pound range in the weight class. The bantamweight to featherweight, not so much.
Yeah, I get
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Welterweight to middleweight, they both hit hard.
25 to 35.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're similar.
Yeah.
But when it comes from, and we saw that with Figueiredo moving up, he had some success until recently. But power-wise, he had success. He still had power for the 35 division.
Yeah. But like you said, 35-pound division. But Corey Sandhagen, when we had him on, he walked on like 170.
Yeah.
When
They're
he's
big.
out of shape, right?
They're all big.
So when you 125er, the biggest I ever got is like 141, 142. When he fought Joseph gets up like 150. So it's not, you know, the 35ers are a lot bigger. So the power. That 10-pound jump from 45 to 55, it's massive.
They all of a sudden become, you can't just get hit.
Yeah.
You know, you can maybe at featherweight, he can dive into the pocket against Josh Emmett, who's a very hard hitter at featherweight.
Yeah.
But at lightweight, I worry about him because he tries to impose his game.
Yep.
And he has presence. A lot of fighters make a career off of having presence in the cage. They're the one dictating the pace. You aren't pushing them backwards.
Yeah.
They're going to take the center.
Yeah.
And again, at lightweight, I don't think these guys are going to let him take the center.
No, we're going to find out.
I don't think these guys... Well, we are. If he goes out there and backs Makhachev up in round 1 and has him scooting around on the outside, like, fucking hell, this guy's a menace.
Yeah.
That's all of a sudden, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Dude, Ilya's the real fucking deal. But I don't know if he'll win at lightweight. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I think... I think if he fights... I feel he fights Ilya... No, excuse me. I feel if he fights Islam, I think it's going to... come down to who wins that clash.
Yeah, who wins the clash. And what do they do from the clash?
Yeah, because once that clash happens, does Islam judo? Does he shoot? If he's able to shoot and get Ilia Topuria down, does Ilia Topuria get back up? Does he get his darts? Or when they do clash, if Ilya sprawls, throws him off, then it's like, okay, that clash is going to be the break-in point of who's going to win that match.
Yeah. It's just with Ilya, sometimes he has to sort of feel his way into a fight. He takes the first round, and either late in the first round he gets you, or in the second round he gets you. Against Makhachev, if he can make him grapple, and I think he can make him grapple.
Of course he's
but
able
I
to
think
shoot.
Ilya will stuff a couple takedowns.
Yeah.
Poirier did. A lot of fighters have been able to stuff Makhachev's takedowns. Volkanovski stuffed a lot of them as well. But with Ilya's short arms, all sort of like hook strength. He's not dropping people with a 1-2.
No,
it's all.
He builds up his combinations.
Yes, he builds up his combinations. Their overhands, their lead hooks, their uppercuts to the body, to the head. When you do things like that, if you get pummeling early in the fight, over-unders, and Makhachev's on him up against the cage, even if he's failed a takedown, if he has to drive an underhook, that gasses out those arms.
absolutely.
You know, whereas a guy like Pereira, he keeps his power a little bit more because it's on the leverage of the punches where the power comes from. The fact that it's an 80-inch long arm, and it whips, it's like a whip around the pivot point, it generates more power from there. But Ilya is like a shorter-armed guy. I feel like his power is directly because of the explosivity that he has, because of the muscle.
Yes, and
he
throws it with his core. When he throws his hook, he throws his whole body out, right? It's not a whew, it's
exactly. So I think if he has to pummel and he plays an over-under game with Makhachev for a bit, and Makhachev starts wearing on him and he has to get back up a few times, I do question if his power will remain later into the fight, because if Makhachev, I think Ilya without power is not the same. It's not the same. A lot of fighters, Volkanovski doesn't have this crazy power. Which means that he's arguably the same threat early as he is late in a fight.
But I think what makes Volkanovski so much different, I think Volkanovski's skill set, what makes him so good, is, yes, he doesn't hit hard. Right? He doesn't have that same power. I'm sure he hits hard. He doesn't have the same power as Ilya, but his IQ and his movement, his kicks, it's hard to find him. When you try to hit him, you can't. He hits you. How do you outstrike Max when Max is bigger but he has shorter arms? That's what makes Alex Volkanovski better. Where I think if Ilia Topuria lost his power, I don't think he has a movement like Volkanovski.
And I also think it's a mindset change for his opponent. You know,
because he need like walk me down. You're not gonna hurt me anymore, right?
Like even Holloway, who's got a granite chin. Once he got hit by Ilya, he's like, fuck, I can't keep getting hit by that. I can't. Now all of a sudden they're changed.
Oh, of course.
Their mindset in the fight is completely changed. If Makhachev, after a round of grappling with Ilya, I think Ilya's got a round and a half to take out Makhachev. But if Oliveira or Makhachev start noticing, I can take that.
Yeah.
Then they start
Oh, it's a
clashing.
different game. It's a different game.
It's a different game.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Especially at lightweight.
I never forget Cisco Rivera. He's about to fight John Lineker.
Yeah.
Right?
Power.
Power. And I was with one of his managers, Alex Davis. And then he goes, all right, you're fighting Cisco Rivera. Don't get hit by him because Cisco Rivera is knocking people out.
Yep.
Left, right, just all his power. And John Lineker, 125, 135, fighting bigger guys. And then the first round, they're going back and forth, right? And he's just eating off Cisco's punches. He sits down, and Alex goes, why are you taking those shots? He goes, he fucking hits like a bitch. He goes, oh, all right. And he ends up knocking him out, right? And so if that could be a big thing, if those guys get hit by Ilya, he goes, oh, that didn't hurt that bad. He goes, changes the whole dynamic of the fight.
It's round 2, round 3, huh? He's not as powerful anymore. Huh? That's interesting. I don't think I'm going to get knocked out cold by this. That could either lead to them getting slept because they lack fearing it. But with Ilya's build and his strengths, which is his power, I think if he loses that at lightweight, and they start thinking, this guy hits a bit like Gaethje. I've taken that. You know, this guy, Poirier, hit a little harder in the later rounds because Poirier's more of a volume guy. Then all of a sudden, that massive aspect that makes him the best fighter in the world, which is the power, the X factor. If he loses that, he's maybe just a guy. You know?
Well, that's why I think makes it more exciting him going up to 55.
Yes.
It's because what does that power transfer? Is he still gonna be able to bully his way across the void? Is he still gonna have to force these, or is he gonna force these guys to fight him? Right? Like that's where I'm excited about. And how does Ilya approach Islam or Charles? I think the approach to Charles is a lot easier. But I think Islam has more of
a repertoire.
How he's gonna go about it, right? They're gonna sit down, watch it. Habib's gonna look at it. Everybody's gonna look at it. Where I think Charles will we're gonna go out there, shooter block style.
Go out there, high and tight guard, Muay Thai, teeps.
You know, I get dropped, going on my back, come down. You're gonna be. So it's gonna be a little more a game. Another match I'm excited about is your boy, the King of Africa, DDP, taking on Khamzat Chimaev. Like, what do you think about that one?
Dark Wonder in the channel? He should be.
Became meta a year or two after I stopped playing. It was a bit unlucky timing. Teemo would be hype as well, but I found Teemo later, right? I don't think I ever imagined him being a viable jungler while I was still a pro. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh man, my shroom was so bad. It gave me 0 info on her. I had no idea she was even in the bush. I need to fix my shroom placement. Oh, I'm so angry at myself, that was silly. Doesn't look like anyone's gonna be top for a while. Now that she is on our turret, so we should just do Rip Herald. If they die mid, I might be forced to drop Herald, which I'm not exactly happy about. So far they have no idea what I'm doing. Like, the vision game is pretty poor. High chance Kindred walks bot side. Close Grump anyways. Hey, we should kill Annie. I don't think she one-hits me, without Sibbers at least. I should be able to just run it down. Her flash is still on cooldown. Without Sibba, she does a little too much with Chili. Be cool. Maybe go top spot now. But play the next Drake. Can eventually look for Herald play mid as well. Like Raptors are being stolen, not down the world. Mordekaiser's Sion is still struggling massively, but at least they're playing strong scaling champions, so they're gonna be useful soon enough, regardless.
Two, 4, 6, 8. Oh, amazing. Prime shot. It's a fucking expensive one, of course.
It does. This is the issue of playing into that comp. If you get hit by one single CC, a billion of them will follow and you never get to move.
Just need to block this, bro.
That's a flash. We could still be alive, killing people. We just got the 4th mark, so at least they're doing a terrible job getting marks, despite being quite fast.
This is done. Oh no, I fucked up on this thing. Okay.
Point we're falling too far behind. Again, total lanes and supports are getting completely gapped. It's hard for me and Yasuo to carry because the enemy team's so fast we just get blown up. Still not over, we can still win. Even if a bit challenging.
Anything down here? Why does this take so long now? It's a whole day now. I used to take 12 hours to make a formula.
It's bagging.
Probably needs me to swap. What is this thing there? Is this head scanning?
Farming, scaling, team will late game carry, hopefully. Imagine playing Teemo jungle in 2025.
AoE.
Hello, medic. You joining soon so I can play Teemo support instead? Is that any better for you? I'll be the Teemo to your Ezreal, no problem.
That's nice.
This setup shrooms and enemy top side. Need to figure out what I do with this Herald soon. What's this here? We find all the notes she's just does.
I didn't name
Well, I
this.
guess we just kill her regardless. Wait, he ulted now after she was already gone? That was strange. I mean, sure, I guess. Mental advantage and all. Asserting your dominance by showing that you could have ulted all along, but simply didn't need it. I should have tried to jump on the Herald. My only possible way of escaping this. If I right click Herald and try drifting out. But even that wouldn't work if Kindred has smite. Since she just auto smites it and I drop down anyways. You know, maybe heralding top was a mistake. I guess whether it was a mistake or not, we'll find out. It depends how this fight goes. So far it looks like we're winning, so I have no complaints. What's that? We're still in the game. God, Sion, you are dog shit. I thought when he said God, Sion, he was about to do the opposite and compliment him. Good vibes with Chris. Thank you for 3 months resub with the Prime. Appreciate it. Still a lot against rooms at the moment. Just need Crocs first to read them full play. At least their full play is super fast now. But if we can kill this guy first, it's going to be a whole lot easier how we get it done. If we hurry up, we can still play the break afterwards. Quick stuff, man. Short and short. So much magnitude. Doesn't look like they're defending anyway, it's a bit strange. Sweeper. Kind of dunking on him. It's hogging. Oh, it's hogging. Team comp is really insane at this point. We can just steamroll him front to back. They only have one real threat, which is Kindred. We have both me and Yasuo, so it's hard for them to do anything. Plus, if Kindred tries to kill anyone, I'll just blind them. They don't deal damage. It's a good counter. I'll send them out for now. We'll need the base eventually though. Overfusing these good boards against them on my next base. We only need 400. Electing to 16, shroom refresh rate is 15.5 seconds. Let's set up shrooms all over the map. Probably just keep running spawn so far. It doesn't look like they're playing anymore, by the way. I think they've mentally checked out a while ago. They haven't been testing us at all for a while. See, like, this is a free burn. I wonder if a couple of them are AFK. I'm actually curious. I have to check that out when the game is over. Bro, it's drunk driving, drift gone wrong. Wanted to avoid choke up, I guess, so he didn't get feasted. I'm gonna stop Kindred if I will drop level 5 for sure. Just quick pop. Solo, Ignite is taking, but it won't be enough. Room. Kindred dies to this room, I think. I bounced it onto the wave. Holy moly, how it played. Just wait, actually walking up so my poison stops taking a chill out. Now we can play. My Andrew taking. This is kind of annoying. Only these two left. Blasted. Kindred for one mallet. What a lovely little game one. Oh, we are talking. Perfect. Fast on of Yasu. Kindred played fairly well. Get on 2. We go next. 286 LP. We've gotten about plus 260 LP since we started the Teemo one-tricking last week. Oh, I forgot to open the replay, by the way. There we go. Why did you never use Smite on Tibos? Because it only deals 40 damage, so it wouldn't exactly help me much. What did we look at? To begin with, we can look at what they did while we were hitting Baron. They just gave us Baron 3, it was kinda awesome. That is so lost on the map. Making circles trying to find kills, not realizing Baron is even spawned. I guess they did get like 1 kill in the end.
Warframe 1999 released.
Can we tell if someone hates the food just by watching them eat it?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
You might be surprised, but we here at Mythical are sticklers for good table manners. And sometimes, in polite society, we're forced to pretend to enjoy food that in reality we don't really like.
Well, I can't even imagine doing that because I like everything, of course.
Of course you do. But the Mythical Crew is another story. They have a wide array of diverse palates, some who are picky eaters, and some who can't get enough of the funkiest, weirdest, and most commonly hated foods around. But are our BS detectors strong enough to pick out a bluffing hater trying to be polite?
It's time for making ourselves look better by spotlighting our employees' weird tastes.
Okay, boys, it's time to play Face Detectives, but before I explain what that means, please say hello to our first lineup of Mythical Crew members.
Hello, first lineup.
Jordan, Matt, and Rachel.
You guys look hungry.
Yeah.
I love food.
And what I was told, Stevie, is that everyone on our panel either loves or hates.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're gonna tell me how it works, but then
I'm just
check
saying,
if that's the
sometimes
case.
Chase comes and whispers things in my ear.
Okay. Go ahead.
So everyone loves or hates these foods, these polarizing foods. We have
Like
to
these
watch them each eat it.
Like these oysters.
We also will eat it. And then we will be guessing whether they like it or hate it. Like gets a check, hate gets an X.
But we don't have to eat it, right?
Did I just make you irrelevant?
No, because
Okay, I'll
Stevie-
take back my good job that was on the tip of my
Okay,
tongue.
I'm kidding.
No,
Yes, you got it all correct. At least one person loves the thing, and at least one person absolutely hates the thing. So it's not like everybody else loves it, but you have at least one on either thing. And yes, the whole point is that they're going to try and fool you, because if you guess the one that actually hates the thing, they're going to have to eat an additional thing that they hate.
We're coming
So,
for you.
yes.
What is this? What is this stuff?
That's vinegar with onions in it. Trust me,
Onion
load it up.
Yeah, I want that. This is mine.
Load it up with Tabasco and this sauce. Like, that's the whole point of oysters. It's a delivery mechanism for whatever you put on them.
See, and look, even your brow furrowed.
I'm concentrating.
But you like it.
I like vinegar and Tabasco sauce.
Would you like to know what it looks like when you don't like it?
But can you look like you do like it? No. There's much worse things, I think.
It's slimy, it's uncooked. It takes all of these other things in order to distract you from what it is you're eating. I don't know why anybody does it.
And it can give you a crazy, like, illness.
Well, you know, a bad oyster can. But these are all good oysters, right?
It can
Jordan
also make you
Myrick, you're going
horny.
to show us how. What?
Yeah, it's an aphrodisiac.
All right.
Perfect. I'm already horny.
Is the all right? Oh, a little techno, a little. Had to bring in the other finger there. Tell us about it.
What do you like about it,
Myrick?
Oh, it's so fresh and briny. It tastes like drinking the ocean.
All right, got a clue there.
I always had oysters with my Auntie Sandra, who lives in the Big Easy. It was a big tradition we had every time I go visit her there. We always have oysters, and it's the highlight of my year.
Listening to jazz together?
Listening to jazz,
Okay.
rooting for the Saints, other things about New Orleans.
Sure. Po' boy.
Yeah, po' boy.
What a
so
good
yeah,
sandwich.
Yeah, a fun New Orleans treat down the hatch.
Okay. But he didn't swallow.
Whoa.
It's in the mouth. He's keeping it in the mouth.
Yeah.
His eyes are watering.
I think it's just he had a weird relationship with Aunt Sandra. That's what he's remembering.
I just had a memory of a rough Christmas.
I don't know, man. When you literally start crying, I don't think that means you like it.
That shift of the eyes to the left, like that was what did it to me.
But wait, I'm so horny now.
All right, Matt, leave.
Okay, it's time for my favorite dish, oysters. I actually do enjoy oysters. I
He's
like
nervous.
There's everything's slippery. I love
Yeah.
a good slippery dish.
You love oysters and you hold lemons all the time.
Yes. I'm always holding lemons. Tabasco.
All the things are too small for your hands.
Yeah. Is this what normal-sized people eat when they want to be fancy?
That's
Okay, and
that's a
then
normal
you-
sized Tabasco bottle.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still using everything. I'm just waiting for somebody to just not use anything and love the oyster.
Okay. Now it's time to eat the oyster. I actually, again, I enjoy it. For real. It's one of the best dishes you can pay for because it's expensive, but it's fresh. You know you're eating fancy food, which I love.
That's true.
As one of the fanciest people on this panel.
Are we discovering that
Is he
it's
becoming
impossible?
emotional?
No,
It's
I've never
impossible to
put the
look like
onion-
you're enjoying oysters even if you do?
I think so, yeah.
I never put the onion thing on it before, and those are I maybe overdid it.
Yeah, it's a little vinegary.
That does make it tough.
All right, Rachel.
Rachel, you want to go just raw dog it?
Well, you know, I like to have a little bit of protection every time, so I'm gonna do a little bit of lemon on here.
Link, stop. We're already horny enough.
Sorry.
And I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. I love a little Tabasco, but it might be a little. I actually hate Tabasco. Why'd I lie? But I think it's a beautiful thing, and it's such a tiny bottle, which I like.
So you're not, but you didn't put it on there.
I won't be putting it on there because I don't really like Tabasco.
Okay.
It's
Fair.
too watery.
This helps us. This helps us out a little bit. Oh, that was big. Oh.
That's beautiful. That's excellent. That's excellent. I got no notes on that, Oyster. I'm gonna sit back.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, guys, you have to use your whiteboards.
Was that
I don't know.
It could have been like a almost.
Every correct guess on your board gets you 1 point. Every incorrect guess deducts.
Did you buy the ant?
Okay. What do you got, man?
I thought that the boys did not actually like it, but the girls did like it.
I thought that everyone except Jordan Morris liked it.
Oh, nobody bought the ant story.
Sorry, I make up a lot of fake ant stories when I'm nervous. It's a tick.
Okay, so the only difference is, did Matt Leave actually like it, but kind of lying? I guess. Matt Leave, do you like oysters?
You want the real answer?
Yeah.
No, I do not. I do not like oysters.
See, I got you. But Jordan Morris, you were lying about the ant. Do you even have an ant?
I do. I have an Auntie Sandra, and sometimes in New Orleans, when I visit her, we have deep fried oysters.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Which makes it a little more palatable.
Makes
but
it easier to lie.
It makes it food.
Yeah.
You're right.
And not just pure slime.
Okay, Jordan.
I love them, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're so luxurious and fancy, and you can put all kinds of little toppings on them.
A weighted blanket is luxurious.
Sure. I'd love to wear a weighted blanket and eat an oyster at the same time.
And Rachel?
Yeah, I genuinely love oysters.
Yes.
They're amazing. They're perfect. Jordan's description is exactly right. They're briny and they taste of the sea.
So I nailed
You
it
got
across
all of
the
them.
board.
And Jordan Morris, you didn't fool either one of us, so you got to have another one. And Matt Lee, you
didn't fool me.
You didn't fool Link, so you got to have another one too.
Great. Can I have a tub of Hidden Valley Ranch to dump this in? Maybe that would help. Can someone deep fry it, please?
Auntie Sandra, she's
it
too
quick.
far away.
There you go. And now you don't have to act. You did that so
Yep,
well.
there you go. So that's the face you would have been.
That's the Jordan Morris we know and love. It is nasty, huh? The way that...
I can hear it in his throat. And you're shaking so much.
That,
I know, it's like...
that second one was way worse than the first.
I'm only shaking because I'm so horny.
Okay, next up we have liver, which I know is your favorite, guys.
My
And
nemesis.
also, please welcome Leonard, who's joined us over on the Mystical Cruise side of things.
What's up, Leonard?
Hello, Leonard. You got your own...
liver Leonard, they call him. Okay, now listen. A lot of times that we have liver on this show, it's not prepared in a way that's supposed to be palatable. But this is like seasoned and fried. There's onions over here. I'm really going to try to give it a chance.
I'm a big, big fan of onions.
I couldn't bake it. If I were you guys.
It's just so metallic tasting. I applaud you for trying.
Okay, do it. I wanted to.
It's so bad. I mean,
I felt like I was gonna do it that time.
you know it's bad when you have to like wipe your tongue.
I don't
Jordan
understand.
and Rachel, your reactions.
I don't
are-
understand.
It's
Have
so
you guys
bad.
seen the show before? Or...
I hate it.
I'm scared.
I'm sorry, y'all. And if it turns out that one of y'all at least likes this,
Yep, that's right.
no judgment, but a lot of fascination.
Let's start with Jordan.
I like it. I think I like it because, so my parents don't eat meat, and growing up I didn't eat meat because my parents don't eat meat.
and my grandma would make this. So it was the one meat I got to eat, and I think that felt fun to me.
Oh God.
So this could be a fake grandma's.
I mean, there's dancing happening. Not flinching. Oh, wait.
This
hold
one's
on.
a little chewy.
Okay.
Right.
But there's still a smile, kinda. Oh.
I can't do it.
He just gagged.
Oh, it was.
Hold
you
on.
You were doing so good. You were doing so good. If you don't like
I really
it,
thought I had it.
hey, listen. If you don't
That-
like it, it's visceral, isn't it?
That was an amazing performance. Myron.
I really thought I paid so much money to get a BFA in acting, and I really thought I had it, and I didn't. I've had other liver. Ooh, I still feel like I'm gonna throw up. I do not like that.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and put my. I'll go ahead and put my.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
You did so
Just
good.
so I don't forget.
Yep. That was a true gag.
I really almost threw up live on camera for all of you to see.
But your grandma, that whole story.
That was
All
a
right.
lie.
Yeah, and it was very
have a
believable.
grandma.
I have a grandma. My whole family doesn't eat meat, and neither do I really. So that really was. I said I would do this for the show, and I have to stop saying I'll do stuff for the show.
No,
that was
but
great.
we're all so entertained
I
by
need a
it.
Dr. Pepper.
Okay. Matt Lee.
She's making demands.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes.
We're not doing every other. Okay. All right. So I grew up eating liver and onions, and so I think if you haven't had liver and onions growing up, then I can see how this is like probably on the list of one of the more disgusting foods that you can, have. But it's actually really good.
He's going heavy
you
on
have
those
to
onions.
really load up on the onions.
Yeah, that's a lot of onions.
Okay. Let me get it. You just got to go. It was chewy because you took a big,
Took a big
hunk
bite.
of it.
Oh, yeah.
You just want to have a little
Little
guy
tiny bite.
and then some onions. And
That's how you
all
know you love
together.
it. You take a really small
That's
bite.
right. Yeah. So
Just
we're
do
all-
it.
All right.
He's stalling so much.
I just wanted to explain myself. Like I said, growing up eating it, you get used to it, and it just becomes that's just another type of meat, So,
well,
for me, I like it, but I'm a weirdo who doesn't like oysters.
Wow. That's very.
He's not.
Oh, there was a moment of weakness. Moment of weakness.
Yeah, the swallow's the hard part.
It's
We
still,
don't go to.
it's still in there. It's still in his mouth.
Oh, well, but
no.
I'm gonna.
We need a completion.
Not leave, swallow.
I'm going to. If it's a second, let's move on.
Okay. Yeah, we'll move on. Leonard, we got to make sure he swallows.
He loves it.
There
He loves it. Now
I
you
actually also love I love Dr. Pepper as well, so I'm having some, but that says nothing about it.
Wow.
He gave it a really good college try. Leonard,
Hey, what's going on?
nothing much.
I'm so excited to have this nice big plate of liver and onions. Very excited. My dad, when I was growing up, he would eat fried chicken livers. So this is beef liver.
It's very
Little
different.
onion. I don't know if I want the well-done one or, I'm a Southern boy, so, onions and fried onions.
Where in the South we talking about?
I was born in Lynchburg, Virginia,
Okay.
and I lived in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Shout out.
And Atlanta, Georgia, Spartanburg, South Carolina. I've been all over. And everywhere you go, a lot of people don't like liver and onions. But I'm a different kind of fella. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
Yeah, I believe that he grew up with chicken. That seems believable.
I'm going back for seconds.
Yeah.
Oh. And throwing some onions in there. 2 bites. Eyebrows raised. Smile on his face.
Look, it's just a little chalky. The flavor is still delicious.
Want some Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, I'll take some. We'll take a little pet. Take a little pet. Carolina boy, a little pet. Never hurt anybody.
Well, he did the best job so far.
I'll go back. I'll do
you
it
don't.
again.
You don't even have to.
I love it.
Okay, Rachel.
I actually didn't know what to do with that.
Yeah. Well, I do typically like liver and onions. everything that's happening so far is making me anxious. But typically I do like them, and that is real. So, and I'm gonna do a different piece than the other people have been doing, and maybe that's gonna change my experience.
Your nostrils are flaring. Oh, wow. There's a gag.
Yeah, spit it out. It's okay.
I think you picked the wrong piece.
I did think I picked the wrong piece.
But you know what? I'm gonna go and I'll try a different piece.
Wow.
Because I feel that maybe that piece was the wrong piece for my experience. So
Somebody up there likes this.
okay, I'm gonna be real. That's not so bad. That's nice. What was happening in the other thing was making me feel unwell.
They were just on opposite. Oh,
No,
there you
I'm
go.
still,
No,
I'm good. I'm
You're
chilling.
still-
It's just there's pieces of the other one still in my mouth.
I'm so confused.
He is struggling. Oh man, that made me anxious too, Rachel. Woo, that was tough. I think the only person who liked it was Leonard, because I mean everybody else was struggling so much.
Well, I
Could
actually,
somebody have tried to fool us
so
the opposite way?
I was confused
What
by
is-
Leonard. This
what
is
does that mean?
ultimately an X. But I actually think that Rachel does like liver and onions. I just think this was a little bit of an off day for that first piece. But I think she actually does.
Okay, we'll just go down the line. I mean, well, because just mostly I want to know, Jordan, do you have anything else to say?
I just can't believe it. I don't have a sensitive palate, and I thought, pate on a banh mi, yum, liver's fine. This really tastes like something that I cannot describe. It's almost like a scented candle meets poison. I don't know. That was, I still taste it.
Yeah,
yeah, you do. Yeah,
it's bad.
Matt Lee.
I hate this so much. It is when I burp, I'm burping blood metal, and it's still in my throat, and I don't like it. And I had a little piece.
You did, and a lot of onions.
Blood metal.
That's your favorite music genre, though,
I
right?
love blood metal usually to listen to. To put in my mouth, hate it, dog. This is one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth.
Now, Leonard, I'm really hoping that you're going to come through for me. You like this.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Now,
yes!
There is a metallic paste in the back of my throat right now, and you know, it smells so good.
It does.
It looks good too. The onion's great, liver. I almost went for one of them nuggets, and I'm glad I didn't because it was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it.
But Rachel,
That means you do like it.
Rachel, you're saying you liked it, but you still gag.
Okay, so here's the thing. The little ones are doing something different. The little ones are bringing a taste to the table that is strange and not what I'm used to. Now the other piece, I didn't mind. I liked that. But the small ones, that hurt.
All right, so Rhett, you got the queen sweep on this one.
Yeah, there's some very unfortunate news here because all the haters were identified. I'm sorry, but we do need to see. Just try another little bite of the liver all together. You know what? If you do it together,
do it together.
Can we CG this?
We don't
If
have that
I
kind of
throw
budget.
up on this stage, it's going to be a huge inconvenience for filming.
Okay. I'm just going.
Go.
'cause I wanna
Don't
try
think.
it. All right.
So great. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. We got a wild idea that we want to spring.
Yes, we get a lot of wedding invitations to our PO box, okay? And we thought maybe we should do something about that. You know what? We want to marry.
Well, we want to officiate your wedding.
That's what I meant.
Just between you and somebody else that you are engaged to or get engaged to. Seriously, we are looking for a few couples who want to get married right here on the GMM set. Get married by us as officiants. Travel and accommodations will be paid by us. We're going to officiate your wedding, and the Mythical Crew will be witnesses. All the details are on mythicalsociety.com. This is an open casting to all members of the Mythical Society, including the free initiate tier. So there's no reason you can't join and then apply. Tell us about yourselves and why you want to get married in this heightened way. All details at mythicalsociety.com. Head over there now. We want to hear from you, okay?
Come on,
We want to marry you, as Brett said.
Okay, at least this last round should get rid of any of that liver taste. It is Jepson's Malort, known in Chicago bars as the shot you buy for your worst enemy. And some of our crew actually claim to not mind this stuff. Let's welcome Emily out here.
Hey, Emily. Are you?
I wasn't here for the last one.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Malort?
I am Malort. Sorry.
What could be so bad about it?
Yes, I am familiar with all liquors.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's
For the
not
most
saying
part.
much.
All right, let us try it and see if, did you sip it?
Wow. This is a byproduct.
Oh.
This is not intentional.
What? Before even the alcohol taste hits you, it's
I thought it was gonna be like licorice or something.
it's the most bitter drink I've ever had, and then the alcohol hits and it feels kind of normal, and then that goes away, and then it's just complete bitterness.
It's like Bitrex water. It's like if you were to take that super bitter agent and just put it in water.
It will make your face shrivel up.
That's
unless
tough to
you're
love.
really determined to school.
Tough to love. All right, Rachel. Let's see. how you
Rachel,
feel
you've
about
moved to the #1 position. You've liked everything so far.
Yeah, well, and Malort is no different. This is my gal. I love her to death. I love Chicago. I love the bean. I love the green mill. So.
Yep. Got tourist destinations all on her shirt.
I love all the notes.
What are some of the notes? What are some of those notes?
Spicy, tree-like. Licorice. And it dances on the tongue and it dances down the throat.
Great face. Like
She's stone cold.
She is
like this.
Hell it.
She is ice.
I love it. I could go back in, but I broke it.
Oh.
Sneaky.
Yeah, be responsible.
All right, Leonard.
Lord. My last two exes are from the Midwest, and they never made me drink it. I made them drink it.
Oh.
Can't hate it.
You got X's all over the place.
He even went, that's how you know he liked it.
Yeah.
He went,
There's no denying a good.
There's no denying. There's something about having a different experience in your mouth that you've never had before. And,
I love a good mouth experience.
yeah, this is one of those.
That's what I call my ex-boyfriends from the Midwest.
Here's the old mouth experience. Here we go.
You ever like, I wanted it to taste like I was inside a hospital.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, like you were licking the hospital.
Jordan.
So I've been drinking Malort for a while. My good buddy in the comic, John Hodgman, when we did shows together, we would always have a shot of Malort to start the show. It was kind of tradition. I obviously hated it at first, but I grew to love it and associate it with good times.
Okay.
I
Name
would
drop
even-
much?
Huh? Yeah.
Why isn't he coming on
I mean,
the
I
show,
can't
by
wait
the
till
way?
Sydney Sweeney hears about this. I write to her every day.
All right, you're right. Yeah, okay.
I would even do a double, if I can crash on the couch.
Right. Well, let's see what you got with this
sure.
first.
Yeah, down the hatch.
Good God. Get Jordan more.
It's great. I do like it. It burns a little going down.
Yeah, that
but it's a
doesn't mean you don't
fun
like it.
burn.
Yeah, it's fun. Real fun.
Yeah, I'm having a great
The burn
time.
is not the problem. It's the taste.
I disagree. I think it's nice. It sticks around like a beloved family member.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Emily.
I had my first Malort with you, I think. And my sister runs she's a DJ for karaoke at this bar in Nashville where it is the specialty to, everybody drinks Malort. It's like something you have to do. So I've had to do it multiple times. And I like it. We drank it in Chicago on tour.
Yeah, and then we got in a fight with a guy in a Cubs jersey about whether or not you should put ketchup on a hot dog.
Yes, that's true. I was wearing a Cardinals hat at the time, so that might be part of it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
He's going to do it. and she's just not. I mean, look at the two of them.
Kind of pickly, this one.
It's a little pickly.
I mean, the fact that Emily just took it down the hatch doesn't mean much, right? Emily?
You know Emily and her hatch. That old hatch.
I'm sorry, Emily. I mean, you're the one who said you like all types of liquor. All right. Yeah, two, I mean, these two are completely obliterated. Good God. I mean, I'm still tasting how horrible it was. It really is.
It is not great. So Emily is the wild card here.
You think?
Because
You're
I would
convinced
I thought
by
I would sense
Jordan. So, who are you sure doesn't like it? Rachel and Leonard, right? You're
I'm
sure
Leonard doesn't like it. He basically said.
Right.
He said it tasted like a hospital.
I don't think Rachel liked it either. I know Jordan liked it, and I'm waiting on my Emily. I think Emily was lying. I don't think Emily liked it.
Well, we completely
Okay. Well, that's not good for me. because-
Only Jordan Morris really.
Interesting. Okay, wait, let's get online. Let's see what do you think.
Well. You would be correct. I don't like that, and I never want to have it again.
Stick to oysters and liver, I guess.
I made the mistake of talking about the hospital. Yeah, this is awful.
Yeah, real bad. Okay.
Jordan, is your story true?
Yeah, I can't get enough of the stuff. I love it.
Okay.
Okay, the wild card, Emily.
I love it, especially when
Oh,
someone
dang.
else is paying for it. It's
Oh,
great.
good. Man, you could have done it if you had gone the other way.
Yeah,
Could have done
I'll
it.
give this.
Unfortunate news for Rachel and Leonard. You're gonna have to take another sip.
Yeah, you left some in there.
Shoot it.
Yeah, without-
Shoot
Don't shoot it if you don't want
I want to haze the new people.
Totally, yeah. Haze us with alcohol. That's when I'm wrong. It's like I'm in college.
Yeah.
Did you say that's Rick Ross?
It's like I'm in college.
Oh.
I'm an improv nerd, so I'm a yes and.
Oh, God. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. I love
Can we get a
this
suggestion for a
episode.
weird job?
So good. Like,
Okay, and Rhett, you did pull off the win, which means in Good Mythical More, you're going to get to state some controversial opinions, and Link, as the loser, you have to wholeheartedly agree with those.
okay. Thank y'all for being such good sports, as well as the other people in the panel who have exited the building so as not to be asked to do anything else today. You guys were really great sports.
And thank you for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
I'm Dawson. I'm Paige, and we're the hosts of our university's cabaret. And now, it's time to wheel up in the
Cabaret in space! Very mythical. Click the top link to watch us play Would You Rather Scary versus Awkward Edition in Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is going to land.
You want us to marry you? Well, go to mythicalsociety.com for details.
white as hell. But hello, boys and girls. I feel like I haven't been in front of this camera in a while. Usually I'm in front of my gameplay on my PC, not in like real life, but it is real life. What am I even talking about, man? But the reason why I am here and not in the usual spot is because we have to unbox this bad boy, the whole point of the video, the Final Mouse Prophecy from Clix. Now what's cool about this mouse is that even though it is branded after Clix, like look, he's on the frickin' back of it, that's his face, that this is the actual mouse he uses. So it's not like he just put his whole brand onto something that he doesn't use. This is the mouse he uses every day, that he plays Grands with, that he streams with, so I'm excited to try it out. I haven't used a Final Mouse since the Air 58. Recently, I've been on the Superlight from Logitech. This is called the Final Mouse Ultralight X, I'm pretty sure. So Superlight, Ultralight, I don't even know. But I used to use this bad boy, also from Final Mouse, which Clix also used to use. He had the red one, and I guess maybe he just switched to this because more money. But right off the bat, this packaging feels pretty damn nice. I mean, I guess it should because I paid $200 for this mouse. Not even the Superlight, I don't think, cost that much. But the packaging is quite dang nice. I ordered this, I believe, at the beginning of January, and it got here maybe a week ago, so it took almost 3 months. Clix, really? You couldn't do me a favor and get me a free mouse or like, you know, help me with the shipping? Come on, man. Urgh. But I'm gonna open this boy up. Oh, I just ripped and messed up the whole packaging. Ah! I believe I got the classic size. There's like a small, a medium, and a classic, which I guess is the large. But Clix said he uses the classic, so that's why I got it. I literally got the exact mouse that the big shitter uses. And by the way, this is what I meant by the packaging is nice. This is like textured. You see the Final Mouse? Oh, you can touch it. It's so nice. Even the front. Look at that. Like Clix is in the desert or something. I don't know why he's in the desert for a mouse, but woo, okay. First look straight out the box, and it looks pretty dang nice. Any Final Mouse or sort of light mouse nowadays has a bunch of holes. That is how they save all of the weight. And apparently this is 33 grams. Okay. On the website it said it weighed less than a strawberry or something, but this feels heavier. Actually, wait a second. Maybe it is lighter than a strawberry. This is weird. But it is wireless. It's got side buttons right there, little scroll wheel. Why did I just make those sound effects? It also says on the side there, if this focuses, no, focus. It says Prophecy. I'm pretty sure there were 3 other versions of like similar mice. There was a Tifu one, I think a Tarek one who plays CS, and then some other dude. But this is the big shitter, Clix's Final Mouse. And first impressions of it in my hands, it feels pretty big. No, but it feels nice, it feels premium, it doesn't feel like I can just crush it in my hands. You can also, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see, but inside these holes you can see all of like the wiring and stuff. It's pretty cool. My only concern for this is that my hands sweat. I'm a really big hand sweater. So like what if the sweat just goes inside the mouse and then it just breaks it all? Can that happen? I don't know. Here's the bottom side though. It's got, I believe these are PTFE mouse skates, not quite sure. The Final Mouse Ultralight X sensor, and the whole bottom side also has holes. Pretty cool design. The other side of it, by the way, says competition. So just from an aesthetic, how it looks standpoint, Clix definitely nailed it. This mouse looks sick. I like the gray color. Wait. You guys see that little dirt? Bro sent me a dirty, scuffed up mouse. Really? But the other thing in the box, if I can get it out, is the wireless receiver. So I put this right in front of my desk, and then there should be a USB-C or like a micro. Yep. USB-C right here. Oh, stop focusing on my face. USB-C cable, and yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Plug that in like this. I can also plug the mouse in if I need to charge it. Is this an on button? Ooh, I didn't know this. It comes with mouse tape. You can put these on the side of it for better grip. But does Clicks use that? I don't think he does. I want to use this mouse the way that the big does, so we're just gonna do it raw. By the way, guys, nothing has really changed from a setup point of view. Pretty much got everything you guys have already seen. But let's check out what the Clicks mouse looks like on it, you know, before we hop into game. Kinda doesn't really match this color scheme at all. Maybe I should have gotten a Clicks mouse pad, which actually, I think I have somewhere in there. But yeah, that is the setup. I'll give you guys a new setup tour when I actually move out and get a cooler setup. But regardless, let's go and use the Big Shirt's mouse in game. Alright, ladies and gents, I got the Clicks skin on the Clicks 1v1 map with the Clicks mouse. Look at the hand cam. I am just so pale and white. But we're gonna give this a little bit of a spin. I might be washed. This mouse also may make me look even more washed than that. Right off the bat though, this is not bad. I will say that even though before I said it feels like decently big in my hand, now that I'm using it and gripping it how I normally would, it actually doesn't. It's like a little, maybe it's just the fact that there's no hump compared to the Super Light. You see, they're like pretty much the same size, but if you turn them like this, look how much fatter the Super Light is. And I kind of like a little fat little lump in my hand, if you guys know what I'm saying. As for the weight, it definitely feels really light. Like, oh my god. I'm kind of not used to it. I know my crosshair placement doesn't look, as I miss an edit, it doesn't look too bad, but I think in game, my aim is gonna be, oh my god, I'm gonna be over-flicking the crap out of everything, because this mouse just flies! It is so freaking light. 33 grams. That is disgustingly light. How many triple edits can an old man do? And the answer is 1, I guess. Ah! So yeah, we will try this in ranked. I also think I want to drop a nuke with it, because my free builds, the edits and everything in general seem decent. However, the fighting, that is what actually frickin' matters. It is Forever Zone Wars time, and I am just not confident in my aim right now. We haven't seen it yet, but the nuke is going to be extremely hard with the nuke Clicks mouse. And by the way, I'm over on this side. That way you guys can see the kill streaks. But let's take a gander. Ooh, I'm a little nervy. Bro. What are you doing? What? What are you doing, my boy? Let me rotate front side. Nope. Shit, everyone chill out. Let me sort my inventory. I'm on 800 DPI, by the way. So these are all my normal settings. It's just a way lighter mouse. Whoa! What the? And the Demon Time earned a nuke. Why are all of you guys so good on this map? 276 nukes. New lobby. Let's get the kill streak going. Hello, sir. You mind if I smack a little bit? No. Hey. Oh, don't mind if I do. This guy doesn't like me farming people. Sorry, brother. Wait, is that another free kill? Oh, hell yeah it is. Mythic acquired. Alright, no more cheating. Oh, I don't have mats. Ah! What in the hell is happening? How did I run out of mats? This is gonna be dangerous. Ah! Yo! What the? 5? This guy's got a gold pump. I'm taking the mythic. Crack. Did we just die? I'm on 6. Get me in!
in! No, let me steal that. No. We did that. 4 more than halfway there. 1 from the bat. Where's everyone fighting at? No! No way. Yes, 7. I got the bat. I need whites. I need to get in. Build, you got mats. Ah! I'm getting targeted! Chill, bro, chill. Ah! I'm 2-way. I thought I was 1. Chill, pop whites. Is there a... Oh, nice. Oh my god, get me in! I'm panicking! No! No! The Clicks mouse! I sold the nuke! Oh. I blame the Clicks mouse because it built ramps instead of walls. Ah! The final test of the Clicks mouse, we are going into a ranked game. I felt pretty decent in Forever Zone Wars. By fighting, you know, I am old, so I can't blame it all on the mouse. But it didn't feel too bad, especially considering I haven't used any other mouse in the Super Light in like forever. So getting used to a new mouse that doesn't exactly fit my grip is different, but I like this mouse a lot. It is light, the buttons are good. I don't think we did a click test. Usually I did that with my keyboards, but here you guys go. Little ASMR, ready? Can you guys even hear that? Oh wait, did I miss the drop? No! We have to go to Clicks' drop spot. Lone Wolf Lair. I'm late dropping. Oh my lord. There's a decent amount of people here. Do I win that? Oh, I should have gone for that. No, I shouldn't have. How about they all fight, and then I'll get some loot, and I'll come over. No. Boy, what are you doing? Give me your mats. Huh? 50. Someone just died. I don't really have a shotgun though. I need some loot. I'm out. Clicks, if you're watching this, I am not, definitely not running away. I am strategically leading. That is what this is. Let me put myself in the mind of the big shooter. What would Clicks do right now? He probably would have more than 1 gun. He'd probably also be in Unreal. But you know what? I'm basically Clicks Senior. Old man Clicks. Just give it 20 years and this is what his skills will look like. I'm pretty sure, guys, my whip in game is Clicks' IRL car. Ready? Oh my lordy lord. This is like way too much Clicks blazing in one video. Whoa! Whoa! Why didn't they shoot? Yeah! This guy's gonna die to the other guy. Oh my god, it's the real Clicks. Chill, my boy. How did he just shoot? Oh my. Put down. Oh, he had the medallion. He had everything. I didn't realize I was doing my big Clicks impression. Bro, how high up do we build? Oh, it's this guy again. Dude. And then it was this guy. Huh? What is happening? He's above me. I forgot I had medallion. I thought they put Siphon back in ranked. Why am I not getting my Siphon? Also, when I have the hand cam up, I cannot see the map, so I don't know where I'm going. I guess I can look on the other side. Hello? Whoa. What are you fellas doing? No way. Yep. Woo, okay. Kind of moving with the Clicks mouse. Nothing too crazy, but not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Top 4. Oh, 4. Wait, I'm gonna get 4th place for Clicks with 4 elims. Hold on, it's in the script. I just have to kill myself in game. Why was I about to say something else? This is actually part of the script. Should I just build up? Oh. Should I just build up and die? Or should I bloom fight this guy? Yeah! Oh, not that thing. Really? Bro, I don't even know if I'm in zone. Okay, I am. Let's just do that. I gotta get 4th place. Yep. Keep shooting at me. I told zone. Oh, this is amazing. Is that a guy? Oh, that is a guy. Should I give him a little peek? Hey, man. Yo, what are you doing, my boy? I'm back up. Cool kid. That might have been a bot. But that guy's not a bot. There's one other dude. Run. Ah! He just shot me through it. This dude's having too much fun. Where's the annoying guy that kept shooting at me? Oh my god. Did he die? Where's he at? Yo! Isn't that 5 tick? That bro is going crazy. Now I can't see. Why did I do that? What is he doing? Oh, hell no. Free build for Clicks. Yeah. 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 Ah! I'm actually him with the Clicks mouse. And how much should I just rank up? Oh, I'm gold? Oh, hell yeah. Give me that rank. Go all the way to Unreal. Go, 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 go. Okay, we'll take it. But overall, guys, the Clicks mouse, focus, the Clicks mouse is definitely a freaking W. Like and subscribe.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
I was trained to assist Archimedes. To do what you do would vex my sanity, Tenno. Oh, no matter. I cannot lie, Tenno. I have always felt nervous in the presence of Orphans. The Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen firsthand very good, Tenno. Sometimes I wonder how much of this Albrecht saw coming. Oh, I'll just pop off. So much of what we do resembles magic. No wonder we found demons in forbidden spaces. Splendid. The debris of monstrousness. Let us learn from it. Research keeps the Cavia busy, and I know what it must have cost you to bring me these. Maybe I'll just take another. Company is all right. The backroom boys have been beaver. My Albrecht. I'll just put the arcane. Very good. Remain of stalwart mind, Ted. Yes, I'm sure we. All satisfactory, I trust. Please. Our service is but a shadow of yours. Analysis.
A visitor? Quite rare these days. We never receive visitors. Be pragmatic. Aspects of life.
I am open to dialogue. You are here to assist. So be it. Concludes our business. I shall bid you farewell.
Oh, yes. Operator, correct? Drifter, perhaps? You'll find our merry band share that unconventional relationship with their appellations. I am Fibonacci. Purpose Design has uplifted me to function as the called... dice before our return from the void. But, yes, most unfortunate. Too often it is the good and the young who forge our future, laying their lives upon progress's unfeeling anvil. Now, let us apply ourselves to the grand work at hand, and deny our minds melancholy's frigid caress. To work! gather the others. I have something to say to all of you.